yung mismong gobernador ngayon, Action Company. I hope he is listening. At sasabihin ko sa kanya ngayon, hindi pa ako tapos sa'yo.
Ito na. Nag-uumpisa na. Nag-uumpisa na po itong investigasyon sa Blue Ribbon Committee tungkol dun sa maanumaliyang flood control project. Kung saan ito po ay kinasasangkutan po ng mga kontraktor, kung saan ang mga kontraktor na to, yung sinasabing 67 kontraktor ay di umano ay mga pag-aari po ng di umanong mga kongresista. Ayan, ito si Department of Public Works and Highway Secretary na si Manuel Bunuan ay ginisa ng mga magigiting na mga senador dito sa Blue Ribbon Committee. Ayan ang katunayan nga yan, itong si Senator Jinggoy Estrada ay talagang piniga niya itong si Manuel Bunuan. Yan naman kasi, bakit sa 3 taon ka nang nakaupo dyan, Secretary Bunuan, bakit ngayon ka lang mag-imbestiga, makalampag dyan sa mga maanumaliyang mga project dyan sa flood control. Ayan, anong mangyayari niyan? Sinubukan mo.
Huwag mong subukan. Masisira ang buhay mo.
Ay, sinusubukan na ho. Sinusubukan na. Sabi pa ni itong si chairman ng Blue Ribbon Committee na si Senador Rodante Marcolita, marami di umanong mga ghost project, at ito naman ay inamin ni Secretary Bunuan. Ayan, delikado tayo niyan. Ito na mga kababayan, mga kapatid, panoorin po natin ng video para po makapagkomento po kayo dyan sa baba kung ano pong masasabi nyo dito sa pinakaunang investigasyon ng Blue Ribbon Committee, kung saan ang naging chairman po ito pong bagito pero bigating senador na si Senador Rodante Marcolita. Ayan, ito na po ang video guys, pakinggan nyo po. Panoorin pala.
Kailangan pa umabot ng Senado para imbestigahan ito dahil binulgar ni Pangulong Marcos ang mga di umano yung mga anomalya tungkol sa mga flood control projects.
Hindi naman po siguro, I think, Your Honor, I think this is a routine process naman ng department that every project that we complete must have to undergo a quick, has to undergo a validation audit before we fully pay the contract amount, Your Honor. So meron yung quick quality assurance unit, may audit team na dapat umiikot parati, Your Honor, before we pay the final.
Teka, kung ganun pala na tinitingnan yung quality ng mga proyekto ng mga contractor dyan sa DPWH, bakit naman binabayaran kung yun naman pala walang nakikitang project, di ba? So dapat bago bayaran, makita muna na meron silang talagang may inspection po yung project para makita na ayos yung project sa kabayaran, di ba? Ayan, continue po tayo.
Final payment for this project, Your Honor.
Are all these contractors qualified?
They are qualified. They're qualified, Your Honor, and on the basis of the documents that they submit for the bidding purposes, Your Honor.
Sa mga binanggit ni Pangulong Marcos ng mga contractors during his SONA, bakit sa 10 lang, bakit halos lahat ng mga contractors to ay kinorner lahat yung mga flood control projects.
Well, as far as I can recall, actually, yung sabi naman na ating presidente, 20% of the total amount of that has been allocated over the years were actually napupunta doon po sa 15 contractors po. So, marami pa naman po yung other contractors that have participated in the implementation of the flood control projects, but it's a little outstanding, as sabi ng ating presidente, that 20% of the total budgets that have been allocated for flood control napunta po doon sa 15. In numbers po yun, I think that is in numbers, Your Honor.
Yes, so
Yung-
sabi ni
yung
Pangulong
pinakita ni-
Marcos, 15 contractors cornered 20% of the total budget, or roughly 100 billion pesos.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the remaining 436 billion was split among 2,394 contractors. At hindi ko nababasahin yung mga pangalan ng mga kumpanya ng yung construction company dahil nabanggit na ni Pangulong Marcos yan. Anyway, ilan ang ghost projects ninyo dyan?
This is on the process of validation, Your Honor. This is in
But
the
you still
process.
believe that there are ghost projects there? Or
I
there
think so,
were
Your
ghost projects?
Ito talagang si Senador Jinggoy Estrada, talagang galit na galit siya sa mga pangyayaring niya na sayang ang pera. Ayan, gisahin mo pa yan, Senator Jinggoy.
Projects.
In all candidness, Your Honor, I think so.
You think so?
Nako.
Saan yan?
Well, as I said, as I mentioned in my statement, there are district offices that we are trying to continue the validation of some of the projects, Your Honor. Let me
Huwag mong subukan. Masisira ang buhay mo.
projects also, many of the other projects that I have mentioned, some of these projects were also implemented in 2021, in 2021, 2022.
Sige. Kailan nyo pa nalaman na may mga ghost projects? Mr. Secretary? Or just lately?
Just lately, Your Honor.
Agoy.
Ibig sabihin, when did you assume as Secretary when President Marcos appointed you in
Yes, Your
2022?
Yes,
All
Your
right. So you believe in 2022, 2023, 2024, walang ghost project?
Well, Your Honor, at the central office, we are relying actually on our project monitoring information that comes to us actually, unless it's going to be validated actually in field.
So you said siguro merong mga ghost projects. Who informed you na merong mga ghost projects?
Well, there are already informations that are coming up.
Yes.
Your Honor.
Who in particular informed you that there were or there are
There are
ghost
people in the
projects?
department actually that are. That,
And how do they know that na merong mga ghost projects?
Well, there are people actually who can actually certify, Your Honor, and these are the projects that we are now intensively validating actually.
Okay,
Your Honor.
my office received reports that there were ghost projects in the municipalities of Kalumpit, Malolos, and Hagonoy in the province of Bulacan. Can you confirm this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Agoy.
Well, this is information that we have received, Your Honor.
And the contractor, allegedly, Wawaw Builders, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Hala ka.
SYMS Construction. Am I correct?
I don't recall that name, Your Honor. But
Who is the owner of Wawaw Builders? Is he here? Is he present here?
Itong pagmumukha ni Bunuan, para sa akin, para wala kong tiwala. Kasi biro mo naman 2022, 23, 24, 25. Tapos lately mo lang nalaman na mayroon palang mga ghost project. Di ba? Dapat nung unang taon pa lang, hindi yung dun sa unang taon pa lang, dun sa yung sinabi ng presidente na mayroon po nga 5,500 flood control, tapos walang may pakita kahit isa na mayroong mga ginagawang flood control, dapat doon pa lang, medyo may kuwan ka na doon na, kailangan kong mag-imbestiga nito. Pero kung hindi nagsalita yung presidente, nagpaparinig sa mga kabinete o iba pang mga nasa gobyerno na mayroon ngang nangyayaring di maganda sa flood control na yan, saka kayo kakanda dumahog na mag-imbestiga. Tuloy tayo.
Senator Jinggoy was invited but walang reply as of now.
May I know who is the legitimate owner of this construction company? Mark
Alan Arevalo.
Mark Alan Arevalo. All right. I think the committee already will issue a subpoena. All right. So, sa akin palagay, itong mga ghost projects na nabulgar na ngayon, siguro inaayos na nila. Tama? Para hindi malata na ghost.
And I don't think there's capability anymore, in the first place, They would not have delivered the time actually to do anything at this point in time. The records will show that if there is no project at all that was implemented and payment has been made, then it's on.
Tapos na, nasunog na yung pera natin.
Mao.
Alright, magkano ang inaward sa Wawaw?
Right now, Mr. Chair, but I think it's predominantly
No. Meron mga figures dyan. Huwag niyo ako lulukoyin dito. Labas niyo kung magkano yung inaward nito sa Wawaw.
Bossing! Epal ka ba?
Ghost projects. You'll wait for it.
Ayan. Tingnan mo,
Kadiri kayo.
Mr. Chair,
kadiri daw, sabi ni
Wawa Builders. The number of projects, the total cost of the projects that have been implemented is 9 billion.
9 million or 9 billion?
9 billion all over the country, Mr. Chair. But let me just point out, in Bulacan alone, Wawaw Builders had 85 projects amounting to 5,971,000,000.
sus, napakalaking pera.
In Bulacan alone, what about the three municipalities that I've mentioned? Kalumpit, Hagunoy, and what is this? Malolos.
This is for Bulacan First Engineering District Office, Your Honor.
Ito bang, I'm not familiar, no? Ito bang Kalumpit, Malolos, Hagunoy falls under the first
Yes, Your
Bulacan
Honor.
district? Ah?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, Your Honor.
So magkano? Yung sa Wawaw?
5,971,811,600.
In Bulacan alone?
In Bulacan First Engineering
Naku, pinawisan na yata.
So yung 5 billion na inaward sa Wawaw Builders para sa province Bulacan
First
are
Engineering.
all ghost projects. Correct?
Hindi
Secretary,
naman, Your Honor.
for the record, the total is 9 billion.
That is nationwide.
Nationwide.
Nationwide, Your Honor.
Pero
5
lahat
billion
yun, ghost
na po-
projects.
Your Honor. So,
Ghost projects lahat.
No po. Hindi po.
So ang ghost project lang na sinasabi mo, sa Bulacan lang.
There seems to be some ghost projects actually as reported, Your Honor.
Are you investigating this right
Yes,
now?
Your Honor. We're
Tingnan mo, talagang umamin siya, na there are there are mga ghost project. So, aasahan natin to aasahan natin to na talagang merong makulong or managot. Bilyon-bilyong pera yan eh. Sabi nga ni Senador Villanueva, di ba? Araw-araw nasa 1 billion po yung flood control project na nagagastos.
Investigating it.
What is the status of your investigation?
They will be coming up with their financial and physical report in 1 week's time, Your Honor, to my office.
Mr. Chairman, with the permission of Senator Jingo Estrada,
Yes.
it's connected to his question.
Yes, Senator Soto, please. You are an executive
How did Wawa
ex officio
Builders?
official, right?
How did Wawa Builders get that 5.9 billion in those 3 municipalities in Bulacan? How did they get that? Who inserted that into the budget of DPWH?
Let me just clarify a little bit, Mr. Chairman. The amount that I have mentioned is actually for 4 years, up to fiscal year 2025. It started in 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2025, Your Honor.
Let's clear that, Mr. Secretary. The 9-point-something billion is for 4 years?
5.9 for Wawa, Your Honor.
No, the total for 4 years is 9-something billion.
Yes, Your Honor.
And the 5-something billion ghost project is in Bulacan alone.
Not totally ghost project, Your Honor. I'm not saying it's not totally ghost project, but the total amount of project that 85 projects that he has implemented during the 4-year period amounts to 5,971,000,000, Your Honor.
Napakalaki.
So, Senator Jingo, you're finished already?
Tito pa. Are you going to interject, Bam? You want to interject? Okay.
Tapos ka na, Senator Tito?
No, I did not get an answer, Mr. President, Mr. Chairman. 2025 na lang. 2025, how much, Wawa Builders? Para mas madali nyo ma-identify.
2025, Your Honor, he has 5 projects in that engineering district amounting to 435,710,913 pesos. Your Honor.
So 400 plus million for that particular area na
For 5 projects, Your
being
Honor.
suspected as ghost project.
Well, some of them, Your Honor.
Some of them, okay. How did they get that through bidding?
They participated in the bidding, Your Honor.
Oh, how did that budget get into your budget, the DPWH? Was there a senator or a congressman who inserted that for that particular area?
Well, we'll just have to find out, Your Honor, because there are many sources in 2025.
Ito talagang DPWH. Ito lang yung ahensya ng gobyerno na mula dati-rati pa napakakuan talaga tong ahensya na to. Dito nanggagaling yung mga malaking pera na nakukurap sa pera ng gobyerno. Tapos ngayon ito na naman.
Let me just point out that some of the projects were included in the National Expenditure Program that has been submitted to Congress. And of course, there are projects that were actually added on in the General Appropriations Act. So we just have
Anyway,
to
thank you,
reclassify, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman. Thank you. I did not get the answer. Senator Estrada,
Chair,
thank you very much.
With the permission of Senator Estrada, related kasi ito sa question niya. Mr. Chair, kung ganun na inamin ng DPWH na mayroong ghost projects dyan sa flood control, pwede mo laman from COA? Paano ito nakalusot?
Tama.
Anong papel ng COA dito sa ghost projects na ito? Bakit hindi ito nyo nakita? Pwede malaman, Mr. Chair?
morning po,
Thank you.
Mr. Chair and Your Honor. Based po sa aming mga reports na nakuha po from our regional and district engineering offices, ongoing pa lang po yung kanilang pag-collate ng mga observations, sir. Actually, sir, may mga observations naman po pero hindi ko po mako-conclude na pertaining po ito doon sa mga ghost projects. Marami naman po kasing observation ng mga auditors natin, sir, kasi marami din pong types of audit ang kinakandak ng mga auditors natin regularly, sir. May compliance.
Yes, I mean for this particular projects na kinlaim, inamin ng DPWH na talagang ghost projects ito.
Yes,
Pwede niyo tutukan ito and can we have results
Yes,
in the next hearing na
Yes, sir.
ikakandak natin?
Opo, sir. Actually, sir, meron na po tayong office order from our chairman, particularly para sa fraud audit po ng Bulacan, sir.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair,
I hope
Chairman.
next hearing, ha?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Opo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, related to kay Senator Jingo in order of arrival. Just
All right,
one
all right.
question, Mr. Chairman.
All right. I'll give
Okay,
it.
Mr. Chairman. Isang tanong lang. Parang tinitipid mo ata ako, Mr. Chair. Dalawa. Sige. Kasi nabanggit nga dito kanina na may mga ghost projects, na may mga projects na nabigay sa mga kontraktor na kaduda-duda for the longest time. Ang tanong ko sa DPWH, kasi sa ngayon, nag-research kami, sa 103 na blacklisted na mga contractors, isa lang dito ang na-blacklist ng DPWH sa flood control. Isa lang. Bakit isa lang? Eh kung inaamin naman ng DPWH, at pinag-usapan natin dito for the longest time, marami mga anomalya, katiwalian sa flood control at mga contractor na gumagawa ng gross projects, bakit isa lang ang na-flag down o na-blacklist?
Well, I think, unfortunately, these are now being validated in the field. You know, these are now being validated in
Bakit
the field.
kasi now lang?
Pagka wala naman pong derogatory information that will come out in the bidding process for these contractors, they could be allowed actually to participate. Wala naman po kaming basis actually for...
Okay, magbibigay ako ng reason kung bakit isa lang na blacklist sa dinami-dami mga kalokohan. Kasi karamihan sa mga empleyado sa DPWH ay mga contractor mismo. So sila ang gumagawa ng mga proyekto ng mga ghost project. So hindi nila iba-blacklist sarili nila. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, Mr. Secretary,
Nalilito na tuloy si
so
ano.
5 point something billion, most of these are ghost projects, as you have admitted already.
Oh, I cannot say that most of it at this point in time, Your Honor. But I think in this 5.9 billion pesos that is nandyan sa Wawaw Builders, there could be some.
Kasi sa Bulacan muna yung pinag-uusapan natin.
Yes, Your Honor.
So some of these projects are ghost projects.
Could be, Your Honor.
So that's convenient already. Some of these projects in Bulacan are ghost projects. So what happens with the performance bond? What do you do with the performance bond? Each project has a performance bond. Tama po?
Yes, Your Honor.
Aren't you supposed to confiscate the performance bond?
Well, if the project has been lapsed actually for its warranty, Your Honor.
Hindi, as admitted, some of these projects are ghost projects.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you have to run after the performance bond. Yung insurance company, kailangan habulin natin.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
What will you do?
Well, as soon as we are able to file all the necessary...
How much does it take?
Naku, nandyan na naman tayo ha. Eh, baka mamaya matapos na yung term ni Pangulong BBM, eh, wala pang mananagot yan. Magkaroon na naman ng bagong presidente. Pastilan talaga, oh. Bakit kaya ganon, ha? Ayan, yung DPWH natin, eh, hindi pa talaga natuto. Lagi na lang ganon. Di nyo ba napapansin Mr. Secretary Bunuan, yung dun sa Mindoro? Di ba ang ninipis lang yung simento, tapos ang loob mga buhangin bato is pag binunggo ng rumaragas ang tubig yan, anong mangyayari? Sira lahat. Yung sabi pa naman ng gobernur doon sa Mindoro, 1 kilometers ba yun? Na nagkakahalaga ng 1 billion. Oh. Yun yung mga ganun, kailangan pa bang i-memorize yan?
Take the insurance company. Sa experience ninyo, these are ghost projects.
As soon as we are able to finally come up with the documentation, Your Honor, then I think...
Okay, for the record,
Yes.
kapag nakita natin na ghost projects, you will run after
absolutely, Your
the
Honor.
performance bonds
Absolutely, yes,
posted
Your Honor.
by this contractor.
Yes, Your Honor.
And to the question of Senator Bato, Madam Coa, ano ba ang ginawa ninyo? Most of these projects have been established, admitted as ghost projects. Bakit hindi kayo makapagsalita, makapag-report? Ghost pala. Bakit lumusot sa inyo?
Mukhang sila may problema rin.
Since we are still consolidating and gathering data from our regional and district auditors.
Alam niyo yung
sir.
problema, you have a
Yes, sir.
very standard way of answering us.
Yes, sir.
You are still waiting for your regional offices. Alam niyo yung problema ninyo, Madam Coa? Kasi puro kayo post-audit eh. Mag-audit kayo pag tapos na yung project. Like what happened in Misamis Occidental.
Ayan na.
I ask your regional, anong tawag niyo ron?
Director po. sir.
Ayan, uminit
director
ng ulo ni,
COA. I ask him,
ni Marcolita.
there is a very irregular project being constructed in Misamis Occidental in Barangay Lamaan. This is a project shepherded by the former, he was a deputy speaker in the House of Representatives. Kapareho ko siyang deputy speaker. He was able to get a 50 million project from DPWH. Tinanong ko yung DPWH doon in Region 10. How come DPWH now is funding housing projects? Kailan nangyari ito? And then when I asked him, yung baka kung pagtatayuan ng lupa ng housing project na yan, costing 50 million pesos. By the way, Mr. Secretary, yung contractor doon ay itong Alpha and Omega General Contractor and Development Corporation, one of the 15 contractors identified by the President.
Ay.
Sabi ko, tinatanong ko sa kanya, alam mo ba na yung pagtatayuan ng housing project na ito ay hindi pa sa pangalan ng city? I don't know, sir. Bakit hindi mo alam? Kasi po mag-audit.
Ito yung kuan dati nung nasa Kongreso pa si Senador Rodante Marcolita. Ayan, napakinggan ko yan, itinanong po niya yan doon sa hearing sa Kongreso. Kaya ito ngayon, talagang may paglalagyan to kasi si Senador Marcolita na yung naging chairman ng Blue Ribbon Committee. Malamang ito ay maimbestigahan din.
Lang po kami pagkatapos ng project. Saan ka naman nakakitang to? Ibig po sinasabi ko na nga sa iyo ngayon eh. The city of Lamaan, the local government's LG unit at that time succeeded in getting a writ of possession. On the basis of the writ of possession, itatayo nila yung housing project. I told them, is the writ of possession transform itself as a title for the city? Hindi ko po alam, sabi ng inyong COA. Pag natapos ang project na ito, kanino kakuha ang project na ito? Hindi ko po alam. Ito po yung nangyayari ngayon eh. Ito na naman pong Alpha and Omega General Contractors and Development. Ginamit lang po yung lisensya niya, Mr. Secretary. Alam mo niyo kung sino yung gumawa doon? Yung mismong gobernador ngayon. Merong isang construction company. I hope he is listening. At sasabihin ko sa kanya ngayon, hindi pa ako tapos sa'yo.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman.
Let me continue with the...
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Chair, you still have the floor, Mr.
kasi po,
just a clarification, Mr. Chairman, kasi taga Region 10 ako.
yes, sir.
So,
Sabihin
hindi
ko lang
naman
ito
taga
na
Bukidnon yun, Mr. Chairman. Hindi Bukidnon yun.
yung
Project na yun ay hindi sa Bukidnon.
Misamis Occidental ito eh.
Misamis.
Laman, Laman.
Okay.
O, malayo yung Bukidnon.
Thank you for the
Senator.
clarification, sir.
Mr. Chairman, connected to
So,
the...
Senator Soto, okay ka na? Tapos ka na po kayo? Kasi kayo yung mga may priority
Ako, hindi
muna
pa.
magtanong. And then, Senator Villanueva, wala na siya rito. Senator De La Rosa, okay ka na? And then, now, I will pwede ba?
I'm not yet through, Mr. Chair. Only one question. Nasa akin pa yung floor, Mr. Chair.
Paano mo nalaman sa iyo pa ang floor?
Parang sila singit na singit.
Pinasisingit mo kasi. Wag ka naman pasingit. You continue.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Okay, Mr. Secretary. Once proven that these are ghost projects, what action are you going to take?
We will file all the necessary
File lang pala eh.
charges, Your Honor. And ghost projects, actually, sabi ko nga, anybody who is involved in the implementation of that kind of a project has to be answerable. Your
Pagkatapos na mawala yung pera natin, nawala yung pera ng gobyerno.
Well, unfortunately, Your Honor, this is...
Ito bang mga these municipalities that have mentioned, nabayaran na ba yung itong Wawaw Builders? Bayad na ba? Please check your
yung mga projects na na-complete, Mr. Yung mga projects
Wala to, dapat palitan na to si Bunuan.
Palagay ko na nabayaran na po lahat to.
So,
Except
when will
for-
we expect your investigation to finish?
Probably in a couple of weeks or next week, Your Honor, we just have...
And who is in charge of inspecting the quality control in the province of Bulacan?
Right now, Your Honor, I have relieved the entire district office. I have relieved the entire district office and the
Assuming
regional...
that you have relieved all your officials, who is this person who is in charge of inspecting the quality control in Bulacan? How you relieve them?
Ayan. Hindi makasagot
district
agad.
office, Your Honor.
In charge nga doon sa quality control ng Bulacan. I don't know.
Your Honor, just...
Ano ba yan?
Ano first name?
I was just informed, Your Honor, sorry about that. But the person who is supposed to undertake quality control in the district is Norberto Santos, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I would like to, I move that we invite this person in our next
Noted.
Ayan, napapakinggan po natin ang kabuhang investigasyon nila kaya itong si Secretary ng Department of Public Works and Highways. Nakikita po natin na parang itong bandang huli nahihirapan po sumagot itong si Secretary Bunuan. Kaya abangan po natin dyan sa susunod na mga investigasyon ng Blue Ribbon Committee kung ano pong kalalabasan nito. Kasi sabi ni Secretary Bunuan, maybe 2 to 3 weeks di umano meron na silang resulta sa kanilang gagawing investigasyon. At aabangan po natin yan kasi ipapatawag po yung ibang marami pong mga ini-invite dyan na hindi po dumating. Lalong-lalo na yung mga contractors. Ayan kailangan talaga itong mga contractors na to magpakita kayo kasi mamaya pag di kayo magpakita, naku, wag nyo lang subukan na di kayo magpakita.
Huwag mong subukan. Masisira ang buhay mo.
Oo, talaga, masisira ang buhay. Ayan mga kapatid, mga kababayan, hanggang dito na lang po tayo. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagpanood dito po sa ating reaction video. At abangan po natin itong susunod na mga investigasyon dito sa Blue Ribbon Committee. Ayan, maraming salamat at God bless po sa ating lahat. Ay, tika pala, yung mga baguhan lang sa ating channel, yung mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, huwag po natin kalimutang mag-subscribe, mag-like, at paki-share na rin po para po marami pong makapanood itong pinakaunang investigasyon ng Blue Ribbon Committee kung saan pinamumunuan ni Senador Rodante Marcolita. Yan, maraming salamat at God bless po sa ating lahat. Bye-bye. Ingat.